What's happening, everybody? I hope you guys had a wonderful Juneteenth holiday, because I did. I've been celebrating for the past 3 years, and it has just been really life changing and an eye opener to kind of let me see in and to learn more about my history, Black history, that is. And so I just had to get on here and just share what took place on yesterday. I decorated, and a lot of people don't do it, but I do. I really think it's important that we all kind of just, gravitate to doing something worth, doing. 4th of July is a holiday not for us. And so our Independence Day is June 19th. And I pray next year that I could see and hear a whole lot of more people, really getting involved. We have all these years been out and celebrating, holidays that is man's holidays, 4th of July, which is, they say that that's Independence Day, but it is maybe for, for whomever, but it's not ours. And so we need to start standing for some stuff, because we have been falling for all kind of crap all our lives. And it's time for us to wake up. For real, for real. But I went out. I didn't want to really get into that, but I went out and I went and got, I was going to get fireworks and, just kind of a little bit, just to make a little boom, not much or nothing. And, they have been selling them. And so they actually closed down the tent yesterday. And I pulled up at one that was open. And when I pulled up and he saw me, he really didn't let me get all the way out the car before he can just kind of greet me and say, "We're not selling them today." And I was like, surely he's not for real. And but he was. He said, "We're not selling fireworks today. We'll be back open tomorrow." Basically, to me, that was like, we're not selling them for y'all to celebrate today. And, and we'll be open tomorrow. So, people can buy them for it. People, my people, let's boycott. Please stop supporting everything that they do. These holidays, y'all, we got to really do better about it, because as you see, they don't really give a flying flip about us, even our existence. So at some point in life, we're gonna have to stand for some stuff, that and in order for people, I see, change is, we shall overcome and all that. They not gonna never give in. We're gonna always be in slavery here with them. And it was just so, it really just, it didn't make me angry, but I was just like, I could not believe that happened. That they, pretty much closed down, the production of, making money on that day to sell to us. And he said no. And I had to sit there for a minute to really digest that, because that really disturbed me. Um, for him to say that. And he looked at my T-shirt, and he saw I had on Juneteenth T-shirt, but I'm not doing ain't no red, white, blue. What? Only for the military, during the Memorial Day or whatever. But 4th of July, I haven't celebrated that in 3 years since I've been introduced to Juneteenth and getting more history and learning about my heritage, my history, and all of those good things. It's just been so, it's been a wonderful experience. And guys, we need to, talk about it more, do more about it. Next year, I had a little something of my own, because for the past couple of years I've been going other places. But next year I'm gonna host my own Juneteenth, and I'm kind of like already planning for it now, and I'm really excited. And so I'm gonna be planning for that, and I've been asking, people to kind of jump on board with it and support it or whatnot. If you live in the Nashville area, come on, I need all the help I can get, I like to do things, and when I do them, I like to do them well. So that's why I say I'm preparing for it now. Even if no one ever support me or whatever, everything that I do it on my own. I get very little support, but what I am is I'm a motivator, and what I speak, it happens. You know what I'm saying? So I know for a fact that if you put your energy into those things that you desire to do and have and be, it'll happen. You can manifest your own life. So I'm just saying, next year I'm gonna have all the Juneteenth stuff we need. I need y'all to be supportive, celebrate it. Do it at home. You ain't gotta go nowhere else and do it. If you feel you don't want to get out and do nothing. But we need to show up and show out, because we have just been supporting all these other holidays for years. I'm mad at myself for putting so much into it down through the years, because the holidays are a big deal. I like to entertain. I like to, so I used to go all out for 4th of July. I used to buy fireworks. I'm not buying anything from them anymore. They don't never have to worry about me. You can believe that one. So next year, I'm going to have my truckload of fireworks. In the stores, if you notice, they don't even, sell anything in there that says, that they are celebrating Juneteenth. And it was just something, an observation I done, just going and looking around. And I didn't want to make no big fuss out of it. On yesterday, it was Juneteenth, and I wanted to enjoy the celebration. Okay? So I had to come today to say what, just kind of tell you what happened and what's on my heart about it. I don't, really care who don't do it. I'm going to continue to do it if no one else does with me. Because I'm learning how to, change the narrative in my life and stand for some things, that really mean something. And so those just doing the research on it, it's just the right thing to do. So I pray next year, but I'm going to have a truckload. I'm going to have T-shirts. I'm going to have everything that we going to need for our Juneteenth of 2024. I'm already planning on. I'm going to have fireworks. I'm going to get all of my, the license and whatever else that I'm going to need to be able to set up shop and to from now on, we're going to have our own stuff. And that's what we need to do. We need to get, out of ourselves, stop being selfish, and stop being haters, and start, working together and building our own stuff. We go out and support all this stuff and do all this. When we can really do these things ourselves, we are really, the top creators of, because we had to learn how to be creative down through life, life experience. I had to learn how to do things on my own, and had to learn ways of doing things that I like to do that I wouldn't be, able to do it any other way. You got to be creative. You can create your own happy, and you don't have to have nobody to do that for you. That'd be nice to have those on board, but when it don't happen, and trust me, that can happen too. You got to go out there and do it yourself. So anyway, I had to get in here and tell y'all, please, we need to boycott. Stop doing 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? Don't, because that's, supporting them still. Don't buy no fireworks, boycott this year and for now on, because I'm gonna have the fireworks next year. Queen's Way, baby. She's gonna have it all. Okay? Everything that we need for Juneteenth. And we ain't gotta go to, order on these different sites and from China and all that. I'm gonna have the T-shirts myself. I'm gonna make them myself. I'm gonna start my designs. I'm getting ready to get everything that is needed to do the things that I need to do to make sure that we're doing something. We're doing our part. I'm going to do my part, And so that is the message of the day.